countdown starts now. From New Orleans, just blocks from Bourbon Street, the Celtics taking on the Pelicans. For Boston, a nice start early. Winners of 2 of their first 3. Pelicans, Celtics. It's next, right after this. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there it is for him.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us. But with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back over to you, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Messi. Now here's Murray. 3-pointer. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
And that one drops. MP's got 7 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
3-pointer. Boston pulls it in. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Inside. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Poole. He's got 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Garza's shot is good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
New Orleans leading by 4. Pass to Messi. Now here's Murray. Covered by MP. Over MP. Kept alive. Brown against Poole. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Poole shot is off. Celtics trail by 4. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Here's Murray, and he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Here's MP. The Pelicans pull it in. It's Poole on the wing. The 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And it's Tatum with a ball for Boston. 4-point game. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
That one drops for him. MP's got 11 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Pelicans lead by 5. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's New Orleans. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
We've got Sadiq Bey. He's out there with Herb Jones. And it's Hawkins in a 2-guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Boston trailing. Up again, and it's Markovic with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. There's the triple. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Bey outside. Jones from outside. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Timeout. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. New Orleans making some changes. Zion Williamson is checked in for Bey. Jordan Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Alvarado. Boston also changing it up. Minot comes in for Tillman. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Hauser. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by White.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, different champions each season. These are exciting times to be sure, and I think continuingly with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
Here's Markovic. 8 points in his last time out. Poole outside. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
The reply from Poole. He can do that all day.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Tipped.
Well, that's the long arms of Murray. A huge asset defensively, as we saw right there.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
MP looking around. From deep. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Poole with the ball. He picked up 18 points in their last win against San Antonio. Murray finds Williamson. Poole against Simons. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it's...
Oh, MP with the slam!
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Misi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. Boston also changing it up. Boucher's checked in for Queta. Tatum comes in for Minot. And it's Brown in for White. There's Tatum with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. The Pelicans trail. To the middle. Williamson left side. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. MP against Murray. Misses from short range. Boston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from there.
From behind the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-7 run. Brown passes to MP. Boucher a screen on Murray. Here's MP, plenty of space. He hits the back iron and sinks it. MP's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Oh, what an effort by Poole!
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And finished off by Boucher.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Misi. Here's Murray, covered by MP. Back to Misi. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
That's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Poole for 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, 1st here in this second half.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Then it's MP, then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Garza in at the 5.
Well, how about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
Poole looking it over. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
MP outside, back to Tatum. The 3 ball, good, and the assist goes to MP. Tatum's got 10.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Murray, laid it in with a nice touch. Off the window.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Poole outside. To the paint. Here's Misi. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Giving it up, Jordan Poole, the right decision.
And the Pelicans last season, Stan, just 21 wins. Their worst record in over a decade.
Well, look, they were hamstrung by injuries, and that's been an issue for the last few years with New Orleans. When healthy, this team has the talent to compete in the West, but they haven't been able to stay healthy.
Down low. Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Pass to Misi. Poole against Simons. Poole shot is off. Boston leading by 10. To the inside, Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now here's Messi. They kick it out to Murray. Basket counts. 24 points for DeJounte Murray.
Well, when it comes to finishing in traffic, Murray's a tough customer.
Outside, Brown. MP way outside. Offensive rebound. Right side, Tatum. To the paint. Simons passes to MP. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Messi's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Murray inside. Defended by Brown. Simons against Poole. From the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 15 points in the game.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Matkovic, he's checked in for Messi. Bay comes in for Williamson. Jones, he's checked in for Poole. And Alvarado's subbed in for Murray. Boston also changing it up. Cada's checked in for Garza. Hauser comes in for Brown. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Simons.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Jones, the pass to Alvarado, to the middle. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to MP. This one for 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
On the wing, Bay. Still without a bucket. The 3 is up. Boston with a rebound. To the wing, right side. Pritchard from outside. That one no good. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Alvarado. And again, New Orleans no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the wing, Tatum for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now here's Alvarado to stop the run. And no good.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
And so it's Boston liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and score. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the floor. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Hawkins in at shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Oh, MP absorbing the contact and scores.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Williamson looking around. Pass to Matkovic. Here's Hawkins. Williamson outside. Outside Jones. Here's Hawkins. The three-pointer off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Cada, pass to MP. Again, Boston.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Jones sets a screen. Williamson passes to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
And And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Williamson. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Nisi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Boucher's checked in for Boston. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Screen by MP. And here's Simons outside. Alvarado with a rebound.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
Look, Hawkins isn't a guy who creates often. His role is to bury jumpers.
And here's Brown for three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Brown against Jones. Back to Williamson. Misses the jumper. Boston leading by 16. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 16 in the second half.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Here's Alvarado. No good with the triple. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. MP shot is off.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Hawkins, the pass to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
And Joe Mazzulla calls here. Garza's checked in for Boucher. Tatum comes in for Hauser. Pritchard's checked in for Brown. And it's White in for Simons. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. The shot's good.
Yeah, and Murray can do so many things on the court, including setting up his teammates.
White for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Poole. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Free throw good, MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Pass to Misi. Now Murray. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's now 26 points for DeJounte Murray.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. No problem from 14.
Yeah, over the years, Murray has worked to make himself a 3-level scorer.
Here's MP. He launches. It's off. And here's Murray. Shoots a three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Ooh, MP going to work inside.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Poole against White. And after breaking out in his third season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. Last season, encouraging Grant.
He was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Free throw good. Poole will stand Joe Mazzulla as a young head coach, taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Yes, sir! Hits the jumper!
And over time, we've seen Brown ease into accepting more responsibility on offense. He's now a dangerous scorer.
Getting crafty. Cool work in the interior.
An aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
MP. Murray pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 12. Now Poole. Using the glass to lay it in.
And this is Poole at his very best, scoring at an unrelenting pace. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards zero. Nice victory here for the Celtics.
They made the most of the extra rebound tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And he gets it to go from on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong... Didn't expect this to happen so soon. Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible with you. And if we bench a vet tonight and start a rookie and you lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad. And that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? Well, you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
But this is a team with their sights set on a long playoff run.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. And the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Tatum. Then it's MP. And it's Garza in at center, locking down the middle. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coach?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. And here is Hunter. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. It's Allen on the wing. Mitchell against White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mobley. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Tatum no good. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts. Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Tatum finds MP. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
Fires the three. Garland, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. MP's got 5 now.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. For 3, Hunter. Garza pulls it in. Celtics leading by 4. And stolen by Hunter. Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Poked away, stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break, Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against New Orleans. Garland kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Boston trailing. Brown outside. Tatum with a screen on Garland, and stolen by Mobley. Pass to Garland. Inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Garland. He's got 6. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Cavaliers? The timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Craig finds Strus. Nance sets a screen for Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams. White is out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's MP. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Mitchell. Strus kicks to Craig. There's Ball with the 3. And it's White with the rebound. Celtics trail by 6. And Simons has it in the corner. Hauser the pass to MP. Back to Hauser. That one falls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Nance sets a screen for Mitchell. The kick out to Ball. Out to the right wing. Cleveland moving it around. 6 to shoot. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Now here's Nance. Still without a basket. Pass to Strus. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The Cavaliers leading. And Craig has it in the corner. Misses the 3. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Hauser. MP with a screen on net. And the Celtics another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Allen. He's got 6. And here's Strus for 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the streak he's added over his career.
MP converting the tough bucket.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Allen with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside, Simon. MP sets the screen for Simon. Strus against Simon. Strus's shot is good.
Well, Max Strus is crafty, folks. He understands in the painted area you might have to be a little crafty.
Brown kicks to MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. Here's Garland. 1:58 left to play here in the second quarter.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
MP's shot is good.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Allen a screen on Simon. Garland, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
MP looking around. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Boston. Garza's checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Anthony Simons. Then for the Cavaliers, Hunter comes in for Max Strus, and it's Mitchell in for Ball. Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Mobley outside. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Out left to the wing. The three from Garland. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And here is Garland. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Mobley. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hunter for three. And it's Derek White with the rebound. MP outside. And he banks in the layup. And it's now 22 points for MP.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Back their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Garland in at the point guard. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Pass to Hunter. Launches it. And it's White with the rebound. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP dishes to Tatum. MP sets the screen for Tatum. Back to MP. To the paint. And slam dunk by Tatum.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
The ball for the Cavaliers. Mobley a screen on White. Hunter on the wing. Off target from outside.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Good on the shot. Brown's got 7.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Garland. He's got 8. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver. You know, one of the things that makes Darius Garland effective, guys, because of his size challenges, that in-between game is so important. His floater is on point.
MP passes to Brown. MP sets the screen for Brown. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Up top, Garland. Covered by MP. Count it. He's got 13.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Pass to Hunter. Lets the three fly. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Hunter. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, the revenge triple from Donovan Mitchell. That's a quick answer.
It's MP, top of the key. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Mitchell finds Hunter. White against Mitchell. The three. It's Mitchell with the tray.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
Uses the glass to finish the... White's got 7 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Allen, a screen on MP. Garland, the pass to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got his first bucket in this one.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shot's now starting to fall.
MP's shot is good.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Mobley outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for three. And another three for Cleveland.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
White the pass to MP. Tatum setting the pick for MP. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Max Strus is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Ball subbed in for Garland. Celtics leading by 16. A three from MP. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Allen outside. Ball against MP. And stolen by Tatum. And here's Brown outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Mobley. And here is Ball. To Mobley. Now, here's Strus. Drills it from outside. Strus has got 5 points so far. Out on the wings for him, it'll be Simons and Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then it's MP. And it's Queta in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. And Nance kicks to Strus. Mitchell outside. Mitchell gets it inside.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Simons finds Brown. Here's Hauser. MP outside. Pass to Queta. The Celtics need to get a shot off. A three from MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 28.
No stress there from MP as he knocks it down with the shot clock expiring.
And here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Simon's on the wing. And here's MP for three. And the Celtics another three.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Takes a step back. Here's Ball. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Simons the pass to Brown. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 16.
The defense is far.
Strus finds Craig. Now here's Ball. No good on the three. MP outside. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's Keita, covered by Nance. Here's Brown. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Boston making some changes. Garza's checked in, and it's Tatum in for Sam Hauser. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Torrey Craig. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Mitchell, and it's Garland in for Max Strus. Left side, Simons. For the three, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Steps back. Mobley outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Pass to Garland. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw play? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Cleveland also making some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Ball. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Sam Merrill. Pass to Mitchell. This one for three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
And so, MP will bring it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And again, it's Boston converting.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Mitchell, a screen on MP. Lobbed up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Back to MP. Tatum with a screen on Garland. Pass to Tatum. Outside, White. Off target with his three. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. MP passes to White. The tray. It's good from long range.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
MP's shot one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.